the dark side. You don't know the power of the dark side. You don't know the power of the dark side. You don't know the power of the dark side. I have you now. Don't know the power.
Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? How's my audio? Do I have audio? I think I have audio. Looks like it. Epi back there doing some mauling, being a good man. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys all right? Good weekend, I hope. Saw some good reports on Frisbee contest results from some people I care about. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. You type amazing. You type amazing. Right? It might sound amazing, but you type amazing. Not sure who Facebook user is. If somebody knows that restream link, if you want to drop that in chat, I'll throw it up on the here, where I'm going to make Facebook user disappear. So yeah, we're going to do some Slacker training tonight. That's what's on the agenda. Talking about and reinforcing an off switch. I probably should have chosen some softer music here. Let's do there we go. So we're just gonna hang out. By the way, the music here is Ignorant Mob. They are a ska band out of the UP, the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. Some friends of April's, pretty cool. Pretty awesome band. But yeah, we're gonna hang out and just kind of chill out with the dogs. I want to talk with you guys a little bit about like establishing an off switch and operant conditioning and like all this action stuff we do with the dog is awesome, right? But the dogs learn that they are in charge of their destiny with their action. Action makes it happen, right? And it isn't always the case. A lot of times we want them just to chill, right? And they're so sure that their actions make everything happen. And our lives revolve so much around our dogs that we can't help but step in that situation, at least enough to keep them in the game as far as what they think is going on. So we do some interesting stuff here with installing an off switch. So first of all, everyone should be a minute behind. If you have a dog that settles down right away, type good man. If you have a dog that doesn't ever turn off, type easy cheetah. Easy cheetah if you got an animal, good man if it's easy. Hi Tracy, good afternoon from to Australia. It's not too late here, so I almost, well, it's 9 o'clock, so I guess it is evening. But glad you made it, Tracy. You fly baller, I take it. Looks like you got a little outdoor fly ball action there. Is that outdoor? Good man. There you go. There you go. Now we're talking. So that's awesome. If you have a dog that shuts off pretty well, odds are you're doing some of the stuff we're going to talk about tonight. Most of it is all the good man people, all the people with chill dogs. Do you have multiple dogs? Do you have several dogs? If you, a lot of times several dogs is helpful for chilling out. All right. So 7, yeah, yeah. So the important thing about the really important thing about the off switch is a sense of the handler being off limits. We call that dismissal. I say go do dog stuff, and the dogs realize that I'm now off limits. When you have several dogs, 3, 5, 7, 4, there you go. Dismissal's a fact, right? It's very frequent that you are completely engaged with one dog and the other dogs are not able to engage with you. It's obvious that you're off limits. That sense of off limits is what dismissal is. The handler, I tell the dog, go do dog stuff, doesn't mean leave, doesn't mean you can do what you want, doesn't mean really be a dog, it just means I'm off limits. And then I act as if I'm off limits. But I'm just off limits, right? It's not like I can't interact with the dog, I'm just off limits, right? The dog should expect no interaction from me while the dog is dismissed. I have no legal or contractual obligation to not deal with the dog, right? My only obligation is to ensure that I don't send mixed messages while the dog is dismissed. And we're going to send some mixed messages while the dog is dismissed, but they're going to be real subtle and they're going to be in our favor. And that's part of my little slacker training thing. And we'll get into that a little bit. But I wanted to start out with that kind of outline of dismissal, right? So who has dismissal on your dog? So you have Epi, a pup? Yes. So we have off? Yes, good man. Which is cessation of behavior, which means stop doing the duration behavior, right? We have go do dog stuff, which means I'm off limits, right? And Epi should troll around and try and find something that he thinks I think he should do. And then we have all pow, done working, right? So we use 3 dismissals. We have, or 3 releases, right, from work. Stop doing the duration behavior. I'm off limits, go do dog stuff. And then all pow, done working. And to have all 3 of those pieces is really nice. If my okay or free or whatever it is I say to release the dog from a duration behavior means go out and party and do what you want, I'm going to have trouble with my work. The dog may or may not come to me after the release. When I release my dog from a duration behavior, the dog always comes to me or goes to the cookie I deliver. And I think that's kind of cool. And some people accomplish that with variable marking, like with a bevy of markers, a marker for eat the cookie here, eat the cookie there, eat the cookie, in the air, I find it hard enough to pay attention and juggle my training stuff. I couldn't imagine having like 20 markers on top of, the 20 cues or 50 cues I have. It seems to me a little crazy, but I know some people are super successful with it and you can accomplish the same things with them. We don't do that. So, tether, awesome. Yeah. That's super cool. So Kimberly mentioned that she tethers, right? So Tracy Rose has 4. She plays fly ball. Kim has 3 dogs. She's also a good man. Dogs are chill. Anonymous Facebook user has a chill dog. I have some chill dogs and I have some not so chill dogs. Epi's been like really crazy. Actually, all of my dogs have been really crazy. They went from living in a bus to living in this space. And we have a house over there, and we have a yard right out there, and a big yard out there. So my dogs are going friggin' bonkers right now, in a good way. in a really good way. They're excited. I also have, who has issues with like resource guarding dogs or food kind of kooky dogs? Anyone? Yeah, it's super cool. Aw, how cool is that? How cool is that? I'm going to see if I can give you guys a shout out. I love the new place too. I love the new place too. Here we go. So, Fairly Odd Dogs in the house. Darimbies. And here's a link to what they got going on. Guys, if you want to watch the show, and you can watch it on pvibe.com. There's a live page there now. I've done a ton of work there. Yeah. So that is the Fairly Odd Dogs. It's not very helpful, is it? How are you going to get that link? But you can see it there. You can write it down if you want. Super funny. So Sydney has 4 dogs. They don't resource guard, but the girls don't really get along. Yeah, Epi. So the Run Tornadoes, Polka, Epi, Ferris. I don't know about Nalu and Vinny, but they get angry. They get really angry. They're easy to frustrate, and they kind of displace aggression. And so it's really pretty rough working them with multiple dogs. April would never work Poco with multiple dogs. I'm super gun shy about working Epi multiple dogs. I had a little bit of a dog fight in cookie class on Wednesday. I was multitasking and got a little bit away from me, and we had a little excitement. Epi didn't care for King, like taking my attention or my time. Anyway, dogs who are going to snipe and have issues like that, it makes it considerably harder to do the kinds of stuff that we're going to mess around with. Yeah, you know the little resource guarding here. I'm not sure if so little resource guarding here and there. They're pretty good, but the standing up, someone will shoot out the door to see if they can go out and play. Tethering is really awesome for that, guys. I have a tether board back there. I'll probably be utilizing that with one of the dogs. Yep, high arousal is hard for my girls, says Sydney. So yeah, that makes it a lot more difficult. We can't just whip cookies around. We can't throw them around. We have to be more sensible and careful. With dogs that get along, we can do this stuff with multiple dogs, right? With dogs that don't get along, we probably don't want to be doing this because we're going to be like, they're going to get off school and they're going to have nothing to do, right? That's essentially what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep boring the shit out of them, right? And if you have a couple of dogs that might be able to get into it, right? You're going to have a couple cookies flying around. They're going to have nothing to do. They're going to be a little frustrated because their cool actions are not doing it anymore, right? It's not working. What happened to Ron? He broke. Maybe he broke him, right? And that can develop and escalate into something not so nice. So keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. We are going to be frustrating the dogs to some degree with this. So let me see. What I'm going to do, who has object targeting on their dogs? Anyone? It'll take a minute for you guys to catch up. So I'm going to go ahead and, King, come here, handsome. King. Yes, good man. Thank you. Come here. He's been freezing a little bit and such. Yeah, good man. So, you see, Epi's pretty excited. I wasn't sure if King was gonna come over or not. So I'm gonna do some object targeting with Epi, and one of the things about object targeting, it's not. Yeah, see, there we're talking. There's someone from class. Odie does object discrimination. That is what. It's one of the things that object targeting is like most important for. To teach the dog which thing we're going to monkey with. And Alicia nailed it. She kind of stole my thunder with that, though, but it's okay. It's a good stealing of the thunder, Alicia. So object targeting, in my opinion, is more than just going out and touching the object. It's identifying the object, or it's identifying that we're working. It's figuring out which object. Is it this? Is it that piece of paper? Is it the piece of paper over there? I don't know. It's object discrimination as well. And within that object discrimination criteria, there's all kinds of awesome shit that's super useful for dog training. So I'm just going to do some basic object targeting. I'm just going to have him, hey, Epi, can you lie down? I'm not telling you again, buddy. Come on, do it. He's like waiting for me. Down. To do it like we do it when, all the time. Super funny. How you do something all the time. How you do something all the time. We can think of that as thusly, right? I'm teaching my dog to lie down. He lies down. He's supposed to lie down on the first down every time, right? That's the rule. That's what I shoot for. But unfortunately, I'm lazy and a bit of a hypocrite, and I have a shit ton of dogs, and I'm impatient, etc. So I tell Epi to lie down. He goes down into that kind of crouch position where his elbows are off the ground, and I wait for a second, and I find, fucking lie down, dude, right? And so while I want and I teach the other way, what we do all the time, thusly, how we do it thusly. That thusly thing, is just, is him always holding above the elbow and me double calling it, right? So be aware of that, right? Like you might want to be teaching it one way. You might think you're teaching it that way. But like if you're working on increasing your dog's drive, right? And you get 3 minutes of super high drive, right? You could be really excited about that, right? It is possible that you'll be really excited about that, yeah? But in that 15-minute or that 3 minutes of drive, funny Epi, good job Epi, way to make me look good here. That 3 minutes of drive, if it took place in a 15-minute session, you have 12 minutes of low drive or funky engagement and whatnot, right? And so while we are working on the high drive and engagement, Epi, here, lie down. While we are working on that high drive and engagement, 12 minutes of the time, how we do it thusly, 12 minutes of that is standing around doing not great drive work, right? And if that's the case, that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get 2/3 of the time lame, yeah? So 2/3 of the time not with high drive. Hopefully that makes sense. I really like that idea because a lot of times what we think we're doing and what is actually happening are not the same thing, right? You can be like, yeah, he really turned on there. And you'll look at the video and it'll be like 30 seconds of turned on and 4 minutes of dicking around for it, right? That's not helpful. Epic, good man. So we've been working on the old double dog, the double dog name for release. It's kind of working with Epi. Like I said, Epi's super, super excited. You can't see, let me go over here so you can see just how much of a friggin' animal he is when he's eating his cookies. So he's been super, super excited since we got here. And one of the things when we have a dog that's super, super excited, or a dog that takes cookies really aggressively, by the way, Epi will tear your hand off, right? One of the things that's really nice for that is to just feed the dog cookies. To essentially give him, historically and within a session, so many cookies that they cease to be super exciting, right? If I give him a cookie and I wait, and I go to give him a cookie and he does that and I pull it away, and I do this and I do this, when I give it to him, he's gonna whack me, right? But if I have this steady stream of cookies that are going real slow, right? And I just pay him, no markers, no nothing, right? Just giving him cookies. That can go a long ways towards easing and settling a dog down. Go do dog stuff, right? So now I'm gonna be off limits for a second. I pumped him full of cookies, yeah, and established a shit ton of value all over me, and now I dismissed him, right? And it's a tough job for him to leave me alone there. Really tough job for him to leave me alone there. But he's cool with that. There's some food in Pan's crate. There's probably some food that he might find over there. But what I'm gonna do, yes, is I'm gonna wait for him to target that, okay? So I dismissed him. I can work some eye contact here. Yes, good man, right? Yes, that's awesome, great work. All right, go do dog stuff. And now I've dismissed him and I'm off limits, right? So he is gonna promptly run over and target that thing. Do you see him look at me, right? Yes, good man. Wow, that was great. I really like the fact that you tried to bring it to me. They're over there, buddy. They're over there. I threw cookies. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. So what I've got going here, this is kind of sweet. So for the dogs that won't leave us, right? If the dogs won't leave us, I can use a hot object target and dismiss the dog. Where's the dog going to go if I dismiss the dog with a hot object target? The dog's going to leave me and go hit the object, right? And that's pretty awesome if the dog won't leave you, right? If the dog won't. Now, did you notice that he ran over there, he identified the object, he targeted it, and now he's looking to me, right? That looking to me thing, we're going to play on that. We're going to use that, right? Also notice that he's not stressed out that it's not working. He's been through this drill before, right? So I'll take a look back there, right? Yes, and he'll target, right? And he'll come back and he'll eat his cookies, and I'm not gonna mark that. I'll wait for eye contact. Yes, good man. Come on, handsome, slow the roll. Slow the roll. Yes. Yes. Just going to grab any eye contact I can and try and get him here. Try and keep him here. And this is pretty much just for you guys because, as a matter of fact, Epi, go do dog stuff. I'll just dismiss him. Hopefully that will be enough for you guys to see that I can use the target to get the dog to leave me. And then when the dog hits the target and I don't respond, he looks at me, right? That question, I can answer that question with a cookie over there or with a marker, right? And and he will have gotten paid for this, for like a, hey, what's up thing. Does that make sense? You guys following me on this? It's really kind of cool that it's not the target that gets hit. He targets, bang, and it doesn't work. He stops and he looks at you. You can mark that action, and he'll look at you real sharply, like typical attention. Or you can let him target and let him look at you, and then either mark later in the attention or not mark at all and just throw your cookie. And what you'll get is you'll get this, this kind of question thing that gets reinforced. Ooh, is this it? At which point in time, if I don't say yes or don't reinforce the dog can feel free to go, ooh, that's obviously not it. How about I move on to something else? And with those crazy high drive nut jobs who can't stop, it would be great if they would go to this object, they'd go, oh, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. Okay, how about I go to a spot, right? Because what will wind up happening here is that Epi is gonna hit the things that we have worked in the past, and he's going to look at me, and I'm going to do nothing. He's dismissed, right? And he's not going to get super stressed because he's been through this before. And then he's going to go try and find something else. There's nothing else here. So in not too many minutes at all, he'll be on the couch or on his mat, because that's what works in the past and what has worked in the past. So this little slacker training circuit, I haven't really done it as a proper method yet. Epi's been through this quite a bit. This is how I try and get my dogs to have an off switch and have them work to get interaction with me. But I haven't done this actual protocol, right? The attention, dismissal, both of those are hot. Then object target hot, right? Then I capture the question when the dog targets the object, and then I make spot hot. And if the dog can't find an object out there or finds an object and I don't respond, the dog goes, ah, shit, let me go lie down. And then I reinforce the dog on a spot. And it's pretty spiffy, man. It is the method I employ, but I never employ it directly, right? Like I never employ it step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, like I'm kind of trying to do here. So I don't really know how this is going to work. I'm going to hold out here for a minute or 3, right? So you can see him go out there and look, and nothing happens. So he would probably troll around for something else that might be of interest, or realize that I'm not interested in working with him right now. And he probably should go hit. And I just interrupted him. So he's now moved over by his spot. And I'll look out there and acknowledge the fact that he's got that and that he's asked me a question of whether that's it, right? He's been a good little union worker, right? He's been pulling stuff off the tables and bringing it to me because, I think you might want to, oops, I can't reach that. And so, not surprised that he brought me that. I'll just take it back out there and do nothing with it. So again, I would like to see, easy king, chill. I would like to see him move off to the spot, just as a proof of concept for you guys, so you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this. But you can see that he's kind of working, but he's not really working. He seems to be like asking, what the fuck is happening here, right? And I think you got to be a pretty big softy to think he's really in pain here with failure, right? You would have to be a pretty big softie to think that he's somehow stressed from this interaction, right? He's trying to figure out what works. And that trying to figure out what works is really, really key for a dog to have an off switch. If they know what works and their actions make things happen, they're going to do those actions, guys. Right? And they're going to find any excuse at all to do those actions. If everything, or not everything, if most of the things they do require them having to figure out what's happening, right? Then they're going to be tired. They're going to have made a bunch of decisions. So you can see, again, he's going to go out there, he's going to indicate that object, and then he's going to stop and look at me. And again, I would just wait for him to lie down. And something about this, I would be doing this while I'm on my computer. You know what I mean? I would be doing this while I was sitting here working, and I would maybe, he would come in and hustle me. I would maybe give him a little work next to me if I had a moment or three. And then I would dismiss him again. And again, I wouldn't do all of these things at once. I would have attention hot, right? So the dog offering attention. I would teach the dog dismissal. The target I might have as a tool to get the dog to leave me for dismissal. And that's what we're going to try and do with King here. So I don't think Epi's going to go. He did lie down, which is something nice, and I could mark that and reinforce that. I could mark that and reinforce it on my spot, right? All that matters is that he chills out and has a loose expectation of work on go do dog stuff. Again, I know he didn't stop working, but he was working me super soft except for the times he brought that back. And I wasn't being very true with the method. So, sweet, yeah. Let me see what I got. I got a bunch of shit turned on, hang on, dumbass. So yeah, I'm probably not surprised. I was probably lagging. All right, I think we're good. I'll get rid of Creative Cloud. All right, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so hopefully we're not lagging anymore. Hey, whoa, King, whoa. I see you. All right, so a couple of things about dismissal. Right? A couple of things about dismissal. It doesn't mean you have to leave. It means I'm off limits. That's all it means. I would like the dog to leave, right? Like it is nice when the dog leaves. But it doesn't mean that. Dismissal is not the same as okay or free, right? Dismissal just means I'm off limits. It doesn't mean stop doing the thing. It doesn't really mean go be a dog. It just means I'm off limits. I say go do dog stuff because if the dog goes and pisses on someone's prize plant after you say go do dog stuff, you got a chance of getting out of there with an uncomfortable laugh, right? Go do dog stuff, the dog pisses on the plant, it's funny, haha, right? It actually is a real nice, it disarms tough situations. The other thing that I really like about it is it's really hard to say in an angry fashion, right? It's really hard to say like, go do dog stuff. You sound really dumb, right? And that is helpful because I use it for dismissal or for like punishment or for, what would that be? Yeah, I use it to indicate my displeasure at times, so we'll put it that way. I don't want to use it like, I don't want to yell at the dog. I want to be like, dude, go do dog stuff, right? When he's super dopey. And I want him to catch the idea that, like, I'm not pleased, right? That's okay. It's okay to not be pleased. Epi, in and in. Excellent. Good work, handsome. Good job. All right, so we're going to bring King out, and King does not really have an object target. And his dismissal is kind of okay, but I don't think he really gets it. So I'm gonna let King off here. He doesn't quite know how the tether works. He's leaning forward against the, okay, King. He's leaning forward against the pressure. And yes, good man. Whoa, that was awesome. That was awesome. Probably pretty important that I captured that. Hopefully I can get it a couple more times. I want to get this target hot. Probably should have caught it the first time, but I was ill prepared. When you throw a target down or you're introducing a target, or yes, good man, wow, that's awesome. Or you have a dog that's like really, really sharp in terms of the marker, don't miss that first target, right? Don't miss that first target. You do not, yes, good man. You want to make sure that you capture anything that looks like that target. When you put it down, they'll hit it the first time. One of my dogs, Lele, if I missed a target, she would not touch it again. I would have to physically go demonstrate that it was the target of choice. She could find anything in this room in no time at all, but if I missed it when she hit it the first time, it would be the last thing she hit. And that is kind of how the markers work. If the goal is to touch the yellow thing and you touch the yellow thing, and I don't mark it, you should move on from the yellow thing, right? If the goal is to bite the yellow thing, and we haven't done it, and you touch it and look at me, and you touch it again, I should tell you that is what we're doing. And then up the ante from there, right? An astute dog, yes, good man, should know that if we have multiple targets out here and I troll over it and that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, yes, oh, that's it, right? But the other one should be that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, because no marker happened. And we don't get that a lot. We'll be talking about shit like that and doing shit like that later. But I'm gonna do some, I'll do some eye contact. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see him. Yes, good man, King. Wow, that's awesome. Yes, whoa, that guy. Who is he? How did he get so smart? Yes, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, do a hand target. Yes, good man. Toss a cookie, present the hand target. Is he coming in? Yes, good man. Right? Get some excitement going. Yes, whoa, that guy. That's awesome. Great job. Go do dog stuff. All right, and so now he's dismissed, and that means I'm off limits. And he's gonna press up on me a little bit. He'll probably offer eye contact or something. Chase those cookies out there. That's awesome. I like the fact that that he's out there away from me, right? But he's still chasing the nut, right? He's out there chasing the nut. And if he can't find the nut, and I'm the nut that threw that, right? I'm the nut that threw it. So yes, good man, that's awesome. So I don't want him to give up on finding the nut out there and come and try and crack this nut. You know what I mean? Because he will. I'm gonna be the thing he's working, right? And that will lead to the dog always poking, prodding, working hard, right? But if I can get a behavior out there, yes, good man, wow, mark him for arrival, little eye contact, oh yeah, you're clever, King. Again, you can see him over there wanting to get reinforcement. What I'm trying to get here is to kind of reduce the opportunity, yes, for reinforcement, right? and to only have the opportunity, yes, come through things that are not me. Awesome, go do dog stuff, right? So he's gonna go out, he's gonna troll around looking for a nut, and if he doesn't have the target out there, or I don't capture orientation or something spiffy, right? He's gonna come back and work me, right? And we'll spend all this time right here, right, while we're trying to get dismissal and chill, right? And he's just gonna work me here, work me here. How about this, Ron? How about that? Here, because of the thrown cookies and the target behavior out there, I can get soft work. I can start to shape soft work, and I can keep him from interacting with me while we are trying to get this like chilling out on your own thing happening, right? I'm not going to participate in his ramping up of intensity, right? And so he's come back, he's offered a little eye contact, I'm looking at him, it's totally cool. It's not working, right? And that's okay. I don't want to do this, right? I don't want to do this, just see him stop, right? Like if I hang out like this, he'll get all creeped out and weirded out, right? So I want to allow him to interact with me, but nothing happens. I'm off limits. Guys, if you have really good eye contact on your dog, and you prohibit that eye contact, your dog will get creeped out, right? So if you dismiss your dog or you're chilling out and you don't want to interact with the dog, make sure you give them that cursory, yes, good man, whoa, that guy. You give him that cursory moment, right, of like, hey, yeah, we're still here. I am off limits, but we're still here, right? I could say, you know, good man, look at you, blah, blah, blah. All I can't say is yes and like a bunch of super awesome stuff. So I'll take the eye contact, yes, awesome, go do dog stuff, right? And he'll troll around. What you're going to see is the trolling around dissipate a little bit, and the target, yes, pick up, right? So now he knows there's a target out there. And this is where the magic happens, guys. This is exactly where the magic is totally going to happen. So this next time, he's going to go out there, and actually it won't be this time. I'm going to mark this one. Yes, good man, awesome, go do dog stuff. So I'm just going to let him go target that again. I want to get proof that he really knows that that target is the thing. Because what's going to happen here, he's going to go hit that target, and then I'm not going to mark. He's going to hit it. Yes, good man. Yep, so we're good. So this next one, I'm not going to mark, and watch what happens. Take an eye contact. Yes. Whoa, that guy. Look at him. Holy cow, he's amazing. Yes. Oh my gosh, a little hand target. See if he can stand up and hand target. Could you do it up here? Could you do it up here? You could do it, right? Yes. Good man. Wow, that guy. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. Watch what happens when I don't mark this time. What I'm going to get is I'm going to get a question. He's going to run over there and hit it, and he's going to look at me like, why didn't you say that? Or he's going to say, hey, I hit the thing. And then I'm not going to say anything. And he's going to look at me like, why didn't you say something? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark that look. I'm going to mark that question, right? That, boom, right? And now he's going to look at me. We'll try again. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. I would have liked to have him look at me a little more clearly. I missed it. Better never than late, right? Better never than late. I missed it. I can't make up for not hitting it. Boom, and I want, yes, that little eye contact. I'm going to capture him before he trolls in. I'll throw a cookie out there. I'm going to go back to marking the object target. He doesn't have it well enough. Again, we can go back to Epi. When Epi went out there and hit that. Yes, good man. Wow, that was awesome. Did you see him look at me? Right? He hit it and he looked right up. Was that it? I told him it was it. Keep in mind, that is what I marked, right? I didn't mark king. Yes, good man. I didn't mark the nose target or the object target. Yes, yes, whoa, that guy. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. All right, so I'm not gonna mark the nose target. I'm gonna mark the look at me after. And he ran up on me, it's cool. I don't care because he's dismissed, right? I don't give a shit. I'm not really working targeting here. I'm working on him leaving me alone, working me softly, and developing a sense of trying to figure out a problem out there. Rather than do the behavior, I want my dog to figure out that there's some kind of problem, some solution out there that we want to have happen, right? When we do object targeting, right, we get the behavior, and a lot of people stop there. Yeah, he can go target something, but you wanna get the, you want to be able to do something with it, right? So here's the look. Come on, handsome. Yes, good man. I'll toss that cookie out there, right? And again, it's the look after the marker. I'm going to go back to marking the thing. I'm going to wrap up with a couple of markers here, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going down here. There are a few things that people get a little freaked out about. Right? Like I'm dismissing the dog and he's out there targeting. What's up with that? Well, I'm dismissing the dog and he's leaving me, right? And yes, good man. And he's learning that something that I like is going to earn him interaction with me, right? So it's not like it's not like I'm ruining dismissal. You know what I mean? I'm using dismissal. I'm certainly not helping it, right? I'm not helping it. Yes, good man. So he's starting to think that's a Frisbee, and my marker is starting to coincide with him biting it. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to mark early to interrupt the behavior. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. So right when he gets ready to dive on it, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was a little early. I'm sorry. I didn't say it. You didn't hear it. I know you think you heard it, but you didn't. You didn't. No. Trying to get that beforehand. If you want, yes. If you want to stop the dog from tearing up the object, biting the object, right? Go to dog stuff. Just hit it, yes, early. Right? And you'll get the movement in that direction. Yes. Right? And so he didn't even have a chance to put his teeth on it that time. So, all right, let's see. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. Now I'm going to leave him alone, and I'm going to fingers crossed that he does not maul that friggin' paw pad. Gonna hope, because he probably will. But notice again, where's the dog's attention? Right? Softly on me, out there. Right? Dog, got something on my face. I've been working really hard. I'm a high drive dog. I got something on my face. In such a drive tizzy. And my face is itching, right? He's nice and soft. Super easy. Yeah? And he suffered a ton of no cookie out there, right? And he's totally fine. Yep, classes with me and King and Epi at the Digital Dojo. So saith the Restream bot. Right? Patrons get access to classes. And I just did a bunch of work on the P-Vibe site, so you guys should check that out. All right, let's see. What do we got from chat? So Yeah, not a super great hit on this whole thing. You'll have to watch again to see it develop. Again, though, I'm just trying to dismiss the dog, push him away, set up a question, right? Set up a question where he does something and goes, is that it? I want to reinforce that question, is that it? Rather than the behavior. As soon as I start reinforcing that question, is that it? Then I can very easily direct the dog or leave the dog alone, and the dog will self-direct towards a behavior that I do like spot, right? All right. Let's see. So he's chilling out over here. Let me see. I don't think I have the busted cam set up, do I? Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm probably going to pull him off of, yeah, I pulled him off. Need the busted cam on. King, we need the busted cam on. So this camera used to be behind the, ooh, that is that. So we should be good now. It used to show behind my stool in the bus, and I could totally see, yeah, there we go. So I could totally see, ooh, doesn't look like, oh, so funny. I'm not on 5G. Sorry, can't watch a busted cam right now. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Can't watch a busted cam. Too bad. But King is chilling right over there, right? Nothing to be had. He went out there, he touched the thing and hang on. I went out there, I touched the thing and everything, and nothing happened. I should probably go lie down, right? And that's what I'm trying to get at. That's literally what I'm trying to get at. It wasn't the full kind of layout of the thing, of the protocol. Didn't work very well. When I do this at, so this is essentially, if you were to come to a pet eval with me, like back in the day, I would do something like this with your dog or your puppy, right? And then, we would be talking about what we do, and I would just lay out what's how. Oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he'll give me eye contact, he's going to touch the thing. Oh, look, he's touched the thing. He's touched the thing, and I didn't say anything, so he wants to know if that's a question or an answer. Like, what's up with that? And then we'll finish up, and I'll tell the dog, go do dog stuff, and I'll be like, I'll introduce him to the spot as well. And I'll be like, yeah, about 5 minutes, he'll be lying on the spot, right? And we'll hang out and talk, and do-do-do, 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 and we'll look over, and the dog will be lying on the spot behind us, right? It's super easy to get them to do, to stay away from you and to do something. And if you can get them to stay away from you and do something, and then make it not about the thing, but about whether or not they're doing it or doing it right, or which thing they're doing it with, it's pretty easy to get them to kind of quit on that work, right? If every time they do something, we interact with them, and then we tell them what they should be doing, or we tell them that they got it right, or we stop them from doing anything, well, then they're going to do something until one of those three things happen. Here, he did the thing, it didn't work. Attention on me worked, right? Targeting the thing worked, right? And then, yeah, it didn't work. So I should go do something else. Super, super awesome. It's one of my favorite things. And we'll talk about it a little more. Go through this. Yep, you should give it a shot. We'll go through this a few times. This will be kind of a Sunday thing. And as some more people are doing things kind of like this with their dogs, we'll we'll kind of interact with it and mess around. I'm going to be doing this with Swiffer, and Swiffer is a friggin' animal, guys. Swiffer is one of April's new puppies, and he's a terrier mix of some kind, and he is something else, man. He is really something else. He's just a real pistol. He's moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, and he's completely clueless. He doesn't give a shit about anything. So it'll be a really good one for you guys to see. King here, King is a McNab, and he's a super nice dog. The McNabs have terrific off switches, like straight from the factory. They come with great off switches. You got to work pretty hard to mess them up. But when he gets going, he's on point, right? And he can spinny out of control, and this dismissal, and him knowing that he's trying to solve a problem, not do a thing, not have the answer. He's trying to find out what the problem is out there, not give you the answer. Big difference, right? The person with the answer walks up and sees anything that looks familiar and goes, yeah, that's the answer. And the person who's trying to solve a problem comes up and says, hey, what's going on here? Right? It's a very, very big difference. And to have your dog solve problems rather than deliver answers is pretty awesome. So, so yeah, there you go. Dismissal and ruining dismissal. Ruining dismissal by taking the next thing the dog did, right? Is kind of ruining dismissal. Kind of is. But I'm not going to do the Sage Pod. Don't do this like... The idea here with what I did with King was to get him to go hit the target, right? This is one session, right? This is one quick little session. He's hitting the target. Awesome. Now I'm going to dismiss. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do it right now. Hey, King. Oh, my gosh. Look at him. Whoa, that guy. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. That's great. Good job. Go do dog stuff, right? And now he's going to run out and target the thing, right? And I'm going to do nothing. I'm not going to mark it because he's dismissed. I'm not going to do anything, right? Epi, zip. Let me switch cameras here. Get a look at him looking at me, and then he's gonna go, oh, I got the answer. And he's gonna take off, and he's gonna go run and pound on the target, right? And I'm gonna do nothing because he's dismissed. I don't want him to hit the target, you know what I mean? The only reason I wanted him to hit the target earlier is so I could demonstrate getting the dog to leave. I could make the target hot for him, right? And so I could get him to ask me a question with rather than do a behavior. I'm really surprised that he didn't take off, that he didn't bolt out there and nail that target. I thought for sure he would have done that. If he hits it and asks me a question, I'll totally mark that. But right now, I'm really trying to get this dismissal thing, right? And so I have him, he is now, which camera is it? There. He's now on the couch, which is really something I want, right? You can see him right over there, yeah? Right? So what I'm going to do is toss a cookie on him right there. Right? So when I get when I dismiss and he goes and targets the object and goes, oh, that isn't going to do it. Nothing to be done here. I should go lie down. And when he lies down, I'm then going to reinforce him while he's lying down. Yeah, totally. Yep. Yeah, so my youngest will bark to ask me if that's the right one or bring lots of objects to me, trying to get me to engage. So I'll tell you what, I'll break out multiple targets and we'll do some multiple target targeting with King. And we can hit on that a little bit, right? Again, he's dismissed. He just walked out, hit the thing, right? Just walked out, hit the thing, came back like, oh, what's happening? And nothing happened, right? And he's going to walk out and do it again. And then he's going to DOWN on the couch, right? Because the shit that worked didn't work. So Tracy, you don't have any criteria to, so I could mark that and reinforce it. If I did, I would throw action into my dismissal. So his lying down would get my attention. If I had a dog that wasn't going to lie down, I would mark that a few times, like I did the object target out there, right? Just to make it happen, just to get him to leave me. And then once that starts happening, I'm going to reinforce while he's there without a marker. That while he's there without a marker is classical conditioning. If I mark, he thinks a behavior was done. Because I didn't mark, all he thinks is, wow, it's great up here. It's great up here. I really like it up here. This is a good place. While I'm here, good things happen. Right? Pan, Pan. Bye, old lady. All right, so Tracy, the thing that I'm talking about is exactly the problem that you have. Your dog doesn't know that not getting marked, right? That not receiving a marker means I'm incorrect. Right? The dog knows you want the thing. You don't want the thing, but they know it. Right? They don't know there's a problem to be solved. They know there's an answer, and I'm the retrieve thing. So that's the answer. Let me answer your problem. And I don't want an answer to my problem, right? I want the dog to recognize that there's a problem, and I want the dog to figure out the solution. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set out multiple objects, and I'm going to pick a hot object. And I will get the hot object touched. When the hot object is established, after it is established, I will switch hot objects. Okay, I got a couple of videos on this that you can find on the website, pvibe.com. And they're probably going to be better than this. I've never really done this with King. So 3, 4. We'll do that and that. Okay, so I have the yellow thing out here. I have duct tape. I have, I'm going to switch this. Something tells me that's going to get bit and played with. I have scissors. I have a hammer. And I have a box or a bucket or a bin of plastic jar of zip ties. So Epi's probably going to go nuts. He really likes this game. So I'm going to put this down. If he hits it, I'm going to mark it right away. Yes, good man. If he hits it, I'll mark it right away. Yes, good man. Yes, good man. Hey, old lady. Yes, good man. Come on, big mama. I'm sorry. Come on. So any of those that he touches right now, I'm going to mark and reinforce any of them until he's hit them all. At which point in time, I'll choose one that's now hot. Yes, good man. Wow, that's awesome, King. Holy cow. Epi, zip. Yes, good man. Wow, that guy. So he's hit everything but the scissors. Hi, see you. See you. Do the kind. Do the kind. Yes, good man. So again, just the scissors are left. All right, can you see the scissors? You guys can see the scissors, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna, yes, good man. I'm gonna throw the cookies so he has to walk over the scissors. That's the goal. So I can deliver the cookies so the scissors, yes, good man, are gonna be in play. So anything over there-ish is going to have him trolling over the scissors when he comes back to work. The dog approaches. Yes, good man, that was awesome. From where the cookie is eaten. He puts his face where the cookie happens, and then he approaches from there. Yes, good man. So now I've made it likely that the hammer, or yes, good man, the hammer or the yellow thing is going to get hit. Yes. So we've got a bunch of them having been touched. I'm still not quite sure he's ready to have a hot object. Yes, chosen. I'm going to toss these cookies around and see how experimental he is. Yes, good man. So this is really terrific in that it gives you an experience of how your dog kind of thinks and how he frustrates and how he, yes, good man, how he works with challenges and yes, good man. And adversity, I'm gonna go with the yellow thing, yes. And I'm gonna go with the yellow thing and we're gonna make that hot. Yes, good man. So the yellow thing is hot. Yes, good man. We should see a question here. There's the question. There's the question. It's just the yellow one that's hot. All right, I see you. That's good. Go do it. Go do the kind. And you know what? I'm totally going to do that. So I've wanted to, in Hawaiian, in Pidgin, there's a phrase, yeah, a little displacement there. There's a phrase called the kind, and it means the thing, and it's an inferred. So I would say to you like, hey, chat, you know, write the kind in chat, and you should know what the kind is. It's inferred, right? You know what I'm talking about. Get me the thing is what it is, right? And so like, pan, that'll do. The idea of, hey, King, let's do the kind, let's do the thing. You know what I'm talking about. Like I always thought that would be a cool cue for free shaping. So again, I'm on the hot yellow item. I might have to slum it and figure out how to shape it a little better. But this is totally cool. I don't care that it's not happening super fast. It's all right. As soon as we get, as soon as he leaves me and starts working, it'll get hot. We'll get a few reps on the yellow thing. I'll switch to another object. He'll be super stoked here in a sec. I'm actually pretty pleased at how this has turned out so far. You should do the thing, King. Oh. You know what? Yeah, okay. So I can take eye contact. Yes. And my cookie placement is going to set up the touch on the yellow thing. Really kind of relying on him. Yes, good man. That guy. Whoa. Holy cow. Pan, that'll do. So again, you can see here that he is not, Tracy, he is not trying to do the thing. He's trying to solve the problem. He's trying to figure out what the problem is. And this kind of work is not like running out there and grabbing me a thing and bringing it back, right? Until I get the right one. It's much more soft and thoughtful, right? You can see him. Like right there, that's a nice, soft, thoughtful look from a high drive sport dog or working dog, right? You should go do the thinking. Can't help you there. Nope, can't help you there. Yeah, it's not going super fast. There's no time in dog training. Probably should have dismissed him, but I'm a little self-conscious because it's a live stream and people know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. So obviously I'm just ruining dismissal when I send him out. Or dismissal is the cue to go target. It isn't. It happens to do that right now in this particular session for these 3 5-minute sessions, 4 or 5 5-minute sessions. Other than that, it leads to chilling out, leaving my guests immediately, and going and lying down, right? And being okay with not having access to their handler. But if I dismiss him right now, I'm pretty sure, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do it. King. Awesome. Whoa, that guy. Yeah, look, I got attention. Yeah, awesome. Go do dog stuff. And now I'm pretty sure he's going to run out there and go target the thing because we've done it that way several times, right? Earlier I was talking about thusly, right? We have done it thusly. That's the hot thing, right? Or the common thread. And I totally expected him to go nail that thing. Now that he's dismissed, I have no responsibility for him, right? And now I can free shape this. It can take as long as it wants. I don't care. I will take all of this information and I will apply it to the next time I set this thing up and go from there. And hopefully that makes sense. I know we got some stuff cracking there for a little bit. We got some good work going for a little bit. This is a multi. Yes, good man. I'll take that look out there. This is a multi-session. Usually I only do the interaction, the initial interaction with the objects. So hitting all 5 objects. And then I dismiss the dog, call the session there, do a subsequent session later. But it's Slacker Sunday, and we have a live stream. So yeah, that's Pan. That's Pan. And we have a live stream, so, break the rules. Fuck shit up, you can see me respond to adversity. I think that's really important with dog training. If I bring Epi out and demonstrate this, 75% chance he touches each one that I want, and then I tell him, oops, I can't reach it when he touches it, and he brings it back to me. he brings them back to me in any order I would like, right? But it doesn't help you guys, right? It doesn't help you guys like yeah, that's kind of cool. But what helps is like, how do I deal with it when he stops and gives me eye contact? Well, you could take that eye contact and throw it over top of the thing and reinforce the approach over top of the object you want, right? So again, don't miss it when you put these things down. They are going to target them when they go down. They don't have to, but if they do, yes, good man. Make sure you target it. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to take that free one. Yes, good man. And squander it. Yes, good man. Whoa, that guy. Whoa. Yes, good man. And now we're back to any target is going to work. Any one of these. Yes, good man. And I don't care if he is sniffing it. Yes, I don't care if he's digging his cookie out from under it. Yes, good man. All I care about is that he is somehow indicating a target. This time that he spends here not doing anything, yes, it is an important lesson. I don't care if he doesn't get it, right? Yes, good man. There he is right there on the hammer. If he would have given me anything approaching the hammer as a target, I would have marked that. Even though, yes, he was just getting his cookie. He hit the scissors even though he was just sniffing. I don't care. All I care about, yes, good man, is that he, yes, good man. Get marked when his face or his gaze, yes, or his nose is directly over top of that object. As he gets better, I will ask for a more deliberate nose target and a more deliberate yes indication. Yes, good man. So I'm going to try and get the hammer. And I'm going to try and get the hammer by throwing my cookies over there. I'm just going to drag him over the hammer a few times. Yes, good man. So these are no longer going to pay. There's the question. Here comes another question. Go find that cookie over there, Ron. And I'm going to work with, yes, good man. The scissors, the yellow thing, and the hammer. Because I want the hammer to be touched, so these aren't going to work. I see ya. I do. See, that'll do. Old ladies, just chill. We're almost done. I really want that hammer, King. So I could cheat by coming closer to the hammer, right? Yes, good man. Be really careful about your physical orientation. Yes, good man. Your physical orientation, your position in relation to your target. Yes, good man. You can think the dog is doing it for, yes, or independent of your position, and your position can be completely dominating the situation. Yes, good man. That's great, King. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. Wow, that guy. All right. So there you go. Multiple object targeting, free-shaped, multiple object targeting with King. Focus on the question and on, well, pretty much on the question and on the behavior of targeting and basic start of object discrimination. So any questions or comments or anything like that on that? It's a really cool exercise, guys. It's one of my favorite. You learn so much about your dog. You also learn how to ignore, or not ignore, how to up the ante, right? Like how to up the ante and how to switch criteria and how to ignore the bullshit between the time that, you decide and the dog starts doing it. It's actually not as bad as everybody thinks it is, so. Or as everybody winds up making it. Bring Epi out and see how that works. Come here, King. King. Yes, good man. Marked him for stepping on, crossing the threshold. He's been really spooky about loading up. I don't know what happened. Epi had the same thing happen when we were working the ball work and stuff. I don't know what weird thing happened. All right, Epi. So someone pick a hot object. Scissors, hammer, spot, jar, duct tape. Oh, wait, no, we're not there yet. All right, pick an object. Epi, right over here. Come here. Can you lie down? Good. Chill. I should break out the kettlebell and make him carry a 20-pound kettlebell. The jar. Okay. So we'll have the jar be hot first. Epic. Yes. All right, let's go. Let's do the thing. Yes, good man. Yes, good man. Yes, good man. Pick another object. Not you, Epi. Not you. Yes, good man. I can't reach it, Epi. Can't reach it. Yes, good man. Nope. Yes, good man. Hustle. Hustle, I know it's super hard. You got to figure it out. It's too big to carry. Oh, it isn't. Yes, good man. What's the next object? Epi, chill. Next object. Epi, here, chill. Anyone? Chill. Come on, guys, pick one. This is a long time. Epi, just wait. It's a long time for him to wait. The hammer. Pick another one. He just hit that. He won't hit that one again. Maybe he will, but pick another one. Like he literally just hit it right before. I'm going to send him off on it again. It'll probably be the last one he hits. All right, sweet. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it a kind, Epi. So he should leave that right away. Yes, good man. Yeah, I know you like those. Nope, that's not it. Yes, good man. then he should go directly back to that hot object. He should not fuck around with the scissors, but we do pick up a lot of metal objects. That should be a question. That should be a question. Yes, good man, right? Question, question, marker, right? And that's what should happen. He shouldn't go and pick up that thing, right? Yes. And he shouldn't target that hammer over and over again unless I marked it. Yes, good man. Epi, I can't reach it. Can't reach it. Why do you want to get the hammer? That's not it. That's not it. No. I think, I don't know if he thinks he can pick up the whatchamacallit or not. So I'm going to mark the spot. So you can see him looking. Yes, I can't reach it. So he should not be fucking with that. And he should not be fucking with that. Yes, I can't reach it. Epi, you're ruining it. Yes. Yes, I can't reach it. I don't think he thinks he can pick that up. Yes, I can't reach it. I'm sure of it. I'll pow. Go do dog stuff. It's so funny. He doesn't think he can pick that up. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he knows he can't pick that up. Kind of a bummer. And I shouldn't have gone Hollywood and had him retrieve it. I should have walked through all of the objects and just kind of demonstrated that quickly. Hopefully you guys got to see him identify the object and identify the object that I didn't want. This one? No? Okay, this one here then. No, not this one? Okay, how about this one? That's a really cool skill to have, right? And Tracy, it goes directly towards your like repeated object retrieve, right? What I do when I get that, I say thank you and I go and I put it back, right? And after a few of those, the dog realizes, oh, yep, that's not it. I should pick another one, right? All right, you want to try again? So last one was duct tape. So I'm going to have him target the duct tape and then we're going to... that's not it. Yes, good man. Yes, good man. So can you see the duct tape right now? It's under his feet. It's like right there. And I took the earliest shape of it. Because he's struggling and I want, yes, good man, Epi. And I want to be successful and finish here. I don't want to ruin this session. It was pretty cool. I can do that though, you know, I can't reach it, Epi. Yes. Thank you. Oops, I can't reach it. Come on, you got to give it to me. Come on, good work, good work. Duct tape. All right, so kind of fucked up, but kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not very good at that, Tracy. I mean, I actually am really good at it. Most of the time when I'm filming, I'm trying to deliver a lesson, right? And it's really hard to deliver a lesson and be textbook perfect, right? Like, much of the time I'm trying to figure out how it's weird or demonstrate how it's weird or demonstrate how to recover from weird. I'm kind of bad about that stuff. Cool. Hopefully that makes sense. There is, King, that'll do. There is some free shape multiple target targeting stuff on our website. You can just multiple target. I think you'll find it. There are a couple of really good sessions. There's a good one with Epi where he retrieves a 15-pound kettlebell. It's pretty awesome. He's super badass. He's a total, Epi, get up here. Yes, he's a total badass, aren't you? You're a total badass. Good work. So, yeah. I think it is so funny, Tracy. Like, I literally don't think he thinks he can pick that up. I'm not allowed. On the other hand, the big metal hammer and the metal scissors, yeah, I'll do those all day. Can't pick up the rubber thing, though. Okay, go to DocStop. All right, so hopefully you guys got some stuff to kick around. I'm going to bring a dog next week. I think we'll do Slacker Sunday again, unless I come up with another cool thing that starts with an S for Sunday. But I do think I want to do this Slacker training thing because I think a lot of people could benefit from the kind of work that can be done from sitting right here, like tossing cookies over your shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's something nice. And I think a lot of dogs could benefit from getting this idea that they're not just doing behaviors, but they're solving problems. And that changes the nature of, they go from, I have the answer, it involves me bringing it to you. The answer is I bring it to you, to, hey, what's your question? What are we doing here? Are we doing the thing that we just did? Yeah? Sweet, I'll do it. Which one? Right? There's a problem to be solved. The dog should look to the handler and to the team for the answer. All right, I am gonna have to go. I got old lady problems. I gotta get my old lady out of the crate. She's stuck. So I'm gonna take off, guys. I'm gonna play us out with a meme roll. And I will bring more dogs. I will bring more dogs next week. And hook up with us on Patreon. We do this stuff on Wednesdays with cookie class, patrons only cookie class. So hope to hook up with you. We'll see you guys soon. Right, Epi? Get up there. Yeah, hold down the fort. Hold down the fort. Can you do that? Can you hold down the fort? Chill. Hang on, Quickie. Hang on, Bisquick. Come on, Big Mama. Come on. Oh, yeah. Good work. Let's go. Chill. Go, Bisquick. Go, go, go. Awesome. Chill. Come on, Panhot. Dude. Excuse me. Epi. This one, not the other one. Ooh, I have to shut this down. All right, guys, thanks again. Sage Paw, Tracy Rose. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Oh, no. There we go. Heaps indeed, Tracy. Heaps.